Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the first of several HAULiday updates. Well, this is a pretty big one, so I think we're going to get right into it. It's one that I can't call it anything else other than BATMANIA. So let's see what we got today on the Multimedia Chronicles. Welcome back. Okay, well, let's start off with the graphic novels, because, you know, Batman started as a comics. We might as well start with the comics. So, first up, I picked up Volume 5 of the Golden Age of Batman. Yes, some more classic tales from the early to mid-40s. Beautiful quality reprints, just absolutely gorgeous. So this one contains Batman, numbers 16 through 20. All the Batman stories from Detective Comics, numbers 75 through 81. And World's Finest Comics, numbers 10 and 11. So, there we go. The omnibus editions are up to, like, Volume 6 now. Basically, each one of these trade paperback volumes represents about a half of one of the omnibus editions. So for the paperbacks to be caught up to where the omnibuses are, we're going to need like 12 volumes. So I really wish they would put out the paperbacks a little more frequently just to kind of keep better pace with the omnibuses. So anyway, I'll get them as they come out for as long as they do them. Next up, this one was kind of special. Those of you who watched my Green Arrow, the Longbow Hunters review many moons ago may recall I mentioned this series. The fourth issue of which was my introduction to Green Arrow. We have The Joker, Clown Prince of Crime. Yeah, so this was an early 70s series. Only lasted 9 issues, but basically featured the Joker as the main character. Interesting, fun fact. Batman does not actually appear in a single one of the issues. So it's solely about the Joker and his hijinks and the various other characters that he deals with. Sometimes they're heroes, sometimes he's making life difficult for other villains. Just a really, really fun series, and I enjoyed it a lot. It was great to finally read the other 8 issues. Oh, and the one in question that introduced me to Green Arrow, just one second here, that was this one here. Issue number 4. And you can see the splash page on the front kind of mirrors the action on the cover. It's kind of interesting. Anyway, next up, I got this one to kind of fill in a gap in my Jeff Loeb, Tim Sale collection. As you know, I have the Long Halloween and the Haunted Night. And what's the other one? Dark Victory, I think. Anyway, the other 3 they did. And this one kind of tells a side tale that shoots off from Dark Victory. We have Catwoman, When in Rome. So this was a 6-part, this is a 6-part miniseries that they did that ties into those other stories. So definitely wanted that to round out the collection. And finally, as most of you may recall, I've mentioned on a few occasions, I really enjoyed the DC animated movie of this, and have been wanting to read the original graphic novel for quite some time. We have Batman Under the Red Hood. So this contains the complete storyline from Batman numbers 635 to 641, numbers 645 to 650, plus Batman Annual number 25. And Skinslip, who has been doing quite a lot of work putting together a definitive Batman comics chronology for quite some time now, actually, informs me that it is best to read Hush right before reading this, because this kind of leads on directly from events in Hush. Fortunately, I picked up Hush a while back, some of you may recall, so I will be sure to do that. Now, I'm actually going to take the graphic novels down just because I got a lot of DVDs and Blu-rays that are going to take up a ton of space, and we kind of need there's limited space on the old music stand here. So let's go through it more or less chronologically here. So first up, we have this, which is Superhero Origins, a 3 DVD set in 2 cases. This is basically the old 1940s movie serials of Batman. Now, the reason I got this instead of just the standalone release is because the standalone release seems to be out of print and was a little bit expensive. This was actually cheaper than the standalone release. So this is the set in question here, the Gotham City serials. So it's Batman from 1943 and Batman and Robin from 1949. And I was kind of pleased to see, this being a Mill Creek release, it's actually got a proper tray in it. It's like it's proper 2-disc set. So each serial is on its own disc, 15 chapters apiece, and there we go. And if you're curious about the other disc that's included, we also have The Shadow, which is a classic, again, another 15-parter, I think, movie serial, based on the old radio character, which most of you will know I love. So, great stuff. So, very cool. So, Superhero Origins, 3 classic serials, and there we go. Next up, fast forwarding to the 60s. Oh, you know what this is going to be? Boy, finally decided to pull the trigger on this, because it actually, actually, no, I did not get this on sale. It went on sale shortly after I bought it, as luck would have it. But anyway, glad to finally have it in the collection. I used to watch this after school every day when I was a kid growing up. I would sometimes come home humming the Batman theme and was just so excited. We have Batman, the complete 60s series. Now, no, I did not get the collector's set because it's out of print and goes for stupid prices now. And besides, I think the collector's set actually has the faulty discs. This is the current release, which has the corrected discs. There was a couple of problems with the original release. So very cool. So it's all three seasons? Yeah, it's all 3 seasons and piles of extras on there. I powered through the first disc of this as soon as I got it. I got to say, it looks gorgeous in high definition. They did a really, really nice job on that. And then kind of to tie in with that, I got the Filmation series, The Adventures of Batman, which is a 16-episode series, I believe. Yeah, 16 episodes. It's like all, I think the stories are like half episodes, so it's like the each episode has 2 stories in it. But anyway, so there's this. But also, to have this as the precursor to this next one, which ties more directly into this, we have The New Adventures of Batman, which was the follow-up to the first series, which actually features the return of Adam West and Burt Ward as the voices of Batman and Robin. So, very, very cool. And then, speaking of Adam West and Burt Ward returning as Batman and Robin, we also have the pair of 1978 live-action television specials, Legends of the Superheroes from the Warner Archive collection. These are so low budget and so cheesy, but it's just great to see Batman and Robin and the Batmobile back in action. It's a lot of fun. So this is kind of loosely based on the Super Friends at the time that Hanna-Barbera was doing. And in fact, I think this may have even been produced by Hanna-Barbera. But yes, executive produced by Joseph Barbera. So this is 2 specials. There's the Challenge, which is kind of a action-adventure mystery thing. And then there's the Roast, which is like done as a celebrity roast, but it's all the superheroes and supervillains. And it's cheesy as hell. It is so cheesy. But I remember seeing this when I was a kid, and I just loved seeing, it was a novelty in 1978 to see superheroes brought to life in live action. It was something you didn't see very often. And I guess this was the same year that Superman came out, so there was a lot of demand for superhero stuff. So if you think of this as the Star Wars holiday special of comic book specials, it's that bad. But I just had to have it for the collection because it's good, cheesy fun. Then, fast forwarding about almost 30 years... Boy, have we ever been waiting for this one. Holy moly. Got Batman, the animated series, on Blu-ray. This set is gorgeous. I've watched, actually, almost all of it. I put it on, and I've just been marathoning it ever since it came in. And, God, this is so good. I forgot how well-written this show is. It really is just phenomenally well-written. I'm going to move these here. Put them over here, maybe. And there. Okay, and then we have our... And this, of course, is the limited edition, which comes with some Funko Pops. Also comes with some lenticular art cards, which is pretty cool. And, yeah, good stuff. And then to round out the sort of Bruce Timmiverse of Batman stuff. I also got the Blu-ray of Batman Mystery of the Batwoman, which is kind of the last blast of the animated series gang. And then, as you know, I got the complete series DVD set of the show a little while ago, so I wanted to get the Blu-ray of the movie. We have Batman Beyond, Return of the Joker, which is, of course, the uncut version. And let's put that there. And then finally, we have the complete series of Justice League Unlimited on Blu-ray. As you may know, I have both seasons of the Justice League series, which preceded it, so I just needed this to fill in the last gap in that collection. So, yeah, so lots of, 90s and early 2000s Batman and other superhero stuff to enjoy. And then fast forwarding a few more years, this is a show I'd only seen a few episodes of, and at first I was kind of scratching my head thinking, like, what the heck are they doing? Why are they doing it so kind of goofy and stuff? But then I watched a few episodes, like, oh, okay, I get it. They're doing it kind of tongue-in-cheek and kind of as an homage to the 50s and 60s era, like the Silver Age characters and such, and it's just such a fun show, and it actually has some surprisingly dark episodes as well, but really good stuff, and I've been wanting to check out the whole thing for a long time. They just put it out on Blu-ray recently. I'm, of course, talking about Batman, the Brave, and the Bold. So this is the complete first season, which is on 2 discs, I think. Yeah, 2 discs, so 13 episodes per disc. So this was 26 episodes, and then we have the complete second season, which was, it's dropping bits of Blu-ray case on my foot here. It was also 26 episodes. And then finally we have the complete third season, which is 13 episodes, bringing them up to the magic syndication number of 65 episodes total. So very nice indeed. And then just a few years ago, they had kind of a reunion with Scooby-Doo. So we have Scooby-Doo meets Batman, the Brave and the Bold. This one is not available on Blu-ray, as far as I could tell. I could not find one, so DVD it is. And that's that. So a nice little addition to the collection. And then finally, last but most certainly not least, the most, I guess is the most recent iteration of Batman on television, we have Beware the Batman, the all-CG series, which kind of reimagines some of the characters. Alfred is younger in this, and he's a former MI6 agent, and actually helps to train Batman and so forth. I've been watching this. I saw the first couple episodes when it first premiered, and I was kind of so-so on it, but I've been watching it since getting the Blu-rays, and holy crap, this is good. This is really good stuff. So even if you're not wowed by the character design, I know a lot of people were put out by the character design, watch it for the writing and the voice acting, because this series is excellent. It's so good. And it was released in 2 parts, so here's the second part. And sadly, they only did the one 26-episode season, so that's it. But you know, some good stuff there. Definitely worth checking out. And that's it. That's all I got. So not too much this time around. So, of course, one of the big reasons I wanted to load up on all the Batman stuff right now is because next year is actually the 80th anniversary of Batman. Yeah. I missed the 75th anniversary, so I thought maybe we'll do something for the 80th anniversary. So maybe some reviews, definitely some closer looks. I still have my DVD set of Batman the Animated Series, so I thought maybe a closer look showing that set versus this set, and just in terms of the packaging and extras and stuff like that. And yeah, and I don't know, we'll do something. Yeah. Alrighty, folks, that is it from me to you for now. So until next time, thank you very much for watching. Big thanks to my Patreon sponsors. Be sure to catch me live on Twitch pretty much every day. Feel free to swing by and say hi and hang out and see what I'm doing. Maybe I'll be playing a game. Maybe I'll be working on videos. Who knows? But I'm basically streaming pretty much every day with very few exceptions. So stop by. Have fun. Hang out. Bring bits. Alrighty. We'll see you next time. Until then, sayonara. Now, where do I want to begin? This. This and this and these and those and that, this and that. There's and do's and doys. Oh, gurgly. Attack of the Phlegm Monster. Welcome back. Okay, so starting off, let's check out some. Off to a great start here, folks. We're rocking. Oh, gurgly.